Hello, I'm Dr. Jeremy Weiss from the Temple of Miriam the Prophetess. Today, I will focus on Lesson 9, the hidden, mystical, mathematical secrets of the Ribua Kesem of the 7 biblical prophetesses. If you open up your book, Sefer, ha-Sheilat, Sefer, you will find 7 separate tables called Ribua Kesem, each of which corresponds to one of the 7 biblical prophetesses. They also have a corresponding casting lot token if you have purchased such a set. Now let's turn our attention back to the hidden mystical mathematical secrets of the Ribua Kesem, because I have something that's just going to absolutely blow your mind. However, before we can get to it, you have to learn a little bit of basic Hebrew numerology. Now, don't be scared. It's actually pretty easy and pretty cool. The first thing you have to understand is how the Hebrew letters correspond to numbers. And that's very simple because there's a chart, a conversion table at the bottom of each Ribua Kesem. This conversion table never changes. It's always the same. There are numbers 1 through 9 from right to left across the top, and multiples of 10, such as 10, 20, 30, and 40, from top to bottom. Since there are only 49 numbers in each Ribua Kesem, we only have to learn the numbers from 1 through 49. For instance, in this example, the symbol called Mem represents 40, and the symbol called Daled represents 4, and therefore the number Mem Daled represents 44. Similarly, in this second example, the number Kuf represents 20, and the number Gimel represents 3, so Kuf Gimel is 23. It's a very simple system, but there are 3 exceptions. Numbers 18, numbers 15, and numbers 16. I'll tell you why. The number 18 should be composed of the number 10 plus the number 8. And it is. Only in Hebrew, it's written backwards. And this is just particular to this number. And the reason is because it's good luck to write it backwards. In Jewish numerology, called Gematria, this number, the number 18, represents life. But it only represents life if it's written 8 plus 10 as opposed to 10 plus 8. The other 2 annoyances, like I said, is numbers 15 and 16. And rather than writing these as 10 plus 5 and 10 plus 6, these are written as 9 plus 6 and 9 plus 7. And the reason is that writing them in their usual convention, 10 plus 5 and 10 plus 6, would result in accidentally writing one of the 72 names of Yahweh. Therefore, they're written as 9 plus 6 and 9 plus 7. Now that you understand how Hebrew numbers work, and the 3 exceptions, we can move on to the exciting stuff. The hidden mystical mathematical secrets of the Ribua Kesem. If you take all of the numbers in the Ribua Kesem and you rewrite them using Arabic, or what we call English numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll notice something absolutely spectacular. Here is the Ribua Kesem of Sarah, converted into Arabic numerals, which is a system which is now recognized nearly throughout the entire world. Take a good long look at this Ribua Kesem. There are 49 different numbers. No number is used more than once. Each number occupies only a single space. If you add the numbers across the top row, you will see that they equal 175. If you add the numbers across in the second row, it will also equal 175. Add the numbers together in the third row, and they will equal 175. Remember, there are no repeating numbers. In fact, this holds true for every row. They all equal 175. But that's not also just true of the rows. It's true of the columns. Look at the first column. If you add each number from the top down, you get, 175. And the second column, if you add each number from top down, you get 175. And the third column, and the fourth column, and the fifth column, and the sixth column, and the seventh column. Each column gives you 175. There are 49 numbers, all arranged in an entirely mystical way, never repeating themselves. In fact, even if you add the numbers along the diagonals, they total 175. Let's look at the number 175 and look what it reduces down to. You'll see that 175 is the same as 1 plus 7 plus 5, which equals 13. And 1 plus 3 reduces to 4. 4 is the number of matriarchs in the Jewish tradition. Now remember, there are 7 different Ribua Kesem, each one for a different prophetess. Each Ribua Kesem has a completely different ordered arrangement of the numbers 1 through 49. If you look at them from one to the other, from Deborah to Miriam, they're not the same. But on every Ribua Kesem, every column, every row, and every diagonal adds to 175. You will find that 6 of the prophetesses' Ribua Kesems have something in common. Their central square is Kuf He, which represents the Hebrew number for 25. 2 plus 5 reduces to 7, and 7 is again the number of prophetesses of the Bible. Miriam, you'll notice, has a different central square, and her central square is simply 7. This is one of the many reasons she was chosen as a symbol to lead Temple of Miriam the Prophetess. I am a member of the Association of Independent Readers and Root Workers. I can be found doing drop-in readings at 1-888-4-HOODOO, extension 3768. The book Sefer ha-Sheilat Sefer, as well as sets of casting lots and other items such as amulets, as well as candle vigils, can be found at templeofmiriam.com.